guess what we're going to make today? We're going to make speckled butter beans. Along with, I'm going to put in some purple hull peas, also known as crowder peas. Some of you might not know that. And also some field peas. So I'm not going to talk here long on the intro, so let's get going on the ingredients. Okay, we're going to get started here. But look at these beautiful, beautiful speckled butter beans. Purple hull peas and field peas. This is probably in between about 2.5 to 3 pounds I've got, okay? I got a large family and they love leftovers, okay? I've got 4 medium onions, Vidalia right now. I quartered them. I've got a little of my Cajun seasoning to taste. I'm going to start with a teaspoon. Got 4 cloves of garlic worth here. And I hope I'm in the camera range. I'm sorry, I think on another video I thought I was and I kind of wasn't. I was off center. And this is about 8 or 9 pieces of bacon that I cut up and just fried in the pan, and I refrigerated it overnight because I used some of it for green beans yesterday. So it's about 8 pieces worth because I cut up a whole pound and fried it off. And and I want a couple of extra tablespoons of bacon grease, okay? So with that, and then I'm starting out, I got about 4 cups of chicken broth. I made it strong because I'm going to probably use some of this water just to top it off, okay? And that'll dilute that chicken broth down. And that is why right now I'm not adding salt, okay? The recipe, I'll have a notation about the salt in there, okay? But let's get started. I'm going to start my little burner here. I'll add my bacon first. It doesn't matter, I'm not trying to cook it, it's already cooked. So we're not trying to fry this off or anything. I'm just going to go ahead and be adding everything. Alright. Add my beans. Pardon me, I hope this doesn't make a mess. And I did. That's okay. Me and my messes. Alright, got my beans in there. Dumping my onion in. Putting my chicken broth in. Ooh, and see, there's my concentrate right there. So this is what I'll do. I'll just kind of rinse it like that. Oops, making another mess. Put this in. And I'm making a mess everywhere, aren't I? And I'm going to top that off. And I'll probably add more water, but I'm going to start, I figured, I guess, just about right. So I have about 8 cups of water total. And I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but the water's right to about here, right where it should be, right on top of these beans. And remember, even though some of that's going to cook down, the onions are going to make their own liquid as well. And I hope I'm not shaking that camera around too much, and if I am, I'm so sorry. Next, my Cajun seasoning. I make my own, of course. I will put an annotation down there or on the video somewhere to get you that information. I'm going to give it a little stir. Incorporate everything together really well. Mix those onions down in there. And what I want to do is, I'm going to bring this to a boil. And, matter of fact, I didn't have that high enough. I'm going to bring this to a boil. And as soon as it comes to a boil, I'm going to cut it down to simmer, which is around 200 degrees, give or take a little. You'll have to adjust your stove or your pan or whatever. And I'm going to put a lid on it, and I'm going to let them go. And I'll check them about halfway through, about 45 minutes to an hour. So in about an hour and a half, we'll have some beautiful beans to go with that wonderful cornbread. And coming up, about to show you the candied yams. I think I'm throwing in a bonus cream potato video I made. And we'll go from there. We're going to have some tomato with it as well. So anyway, I'll talk about that again later. But through the magic of YouTube, I'll come back when this is done, okay? Wasn't that simple and easy? And by the way, I think I left out something really important. I'll make a note of that. These were fresh. I got them at 3 Peas in a Pod produce stand, my favorite little produce stand where I shop. And love them over there. They're good people. And so I had the field peas already. And then I got the butter beans and the purple hulls also known as crowder peas. All right, I'm going to sign out for now, and we'll be back when this is done. Well, folks, silly me. I forgot to tape the ending with the speckled butter bean medley. Here's how they turned out. They were really good. You can use the same method, identical, for pinto beans, black-eyed peas, regular butter beans, aka Lima beans, the large ones, or the small ones. It'll still be good. I hope you try this. I hope you like this. And keep watching. Got a whole bunch of good stuff coming up. Take care.